Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today on the first episode of Scoobypedia, we're going to be looking through the Scooby-Doo Where Are You theme song article here. So let's just jump into it. So, Scooby-Doo Where Are You was the theme song used for the TV series of the same name. It was written by David Mook and Ben Raleigh, and originally performed by Larry Marks for the first season, and then by George A. Robertson Jr. for the second season. So that's a pretty interesting fact I didn't know. I wonder if you guys knew that. The Scooby-Doo theme song was originally performed by someone else, and then eventually on the second season was performed by a different person. I'd have to listen to that back to back to see if you could really notice the difference, because I feel like I just have one idea of the Scooby-Doo theme song. It's also been featured in several films since then, and covered by several different genre artists. The song was featured on the 1998 Kid Rhino soundtrack, Scooby-Doo's Snack Tracks, The Ultimate Collection. I don't know who Kid Rhino is or what this album is, so I guess maybe they should add some more information about this. I guess you could click and learn more. We'll have to do that in another episode. So, lyrics, I'm sure everyone knows them, but I'm just going to read them to you. I'm not going to sing them. I'm just going to read them, just in case you don't know them. And maybe we'll discuss a little bit of what's going on in the lyrics. Maybe there's some hidden meanings we haven't discovered yet. So the lyrics are, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Doo gulps. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you've got a sliver. I don't know what that means exactly. Pretending you got a sliver. Interesting. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. So, I guess maybe the sliver thing is, just so that they could rhyme with shiver. I don't know what it means to pretend you got a sliver, but we'll keep moving on. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Scooby-Doo goes, Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. So, guess Scooby-Doo, you know him, he's always wanting those Scooby snacks. So I guess if he really pulls through for the gang, he's gonna get one of them Scooby snacks. Good for Scooby. Alright, last little stanza right here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. That's a little creepy of a line. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that villain. So, they put sliver up here, and I think that was just to rhyme with shiver, which seems interesting because willing and villain, not really rhyming, so I don't know what they had to do sliver for, pretending you've got a sliver. Maybe that's just got a meaning, I don't know. Alright, so we're going to move on to the notes and trivia section. Oh, this looks like a really long note. we'll get reading. A completely different instrumental theme for the show was written by studio director Ted Nichols. The theme was used for the opening credits of and under the title cards for the premiere episode, What a Night for a Night. So I guess, I think I do remember this instrumental theme maybe. I guess there was, that was supposed to be the theme song for the show, but it was only used for the opening. That was going to be used for the opening credits. It was shown on the first episode. The closing theme of the first show was the more familiar theme song shown above. So, and written, okay. So, now it was written and recorded only 3 days before the first premiere. That's pretty surprising. Working under tight deadlines, I guess. So, that's interesting. So if you watch the first episode of the show back in the 70s, there was an instrumental theme song for the beginning, and then the ending theme song was the Scooby-Doo theme song. It's actually a pretty interesting fact. You think that... Oh, interesting. Anyway, we'll keep going. After Nichols' theme was used as both the opening and closing theme of the second broadcast episode, a clue for Scooby-Doo, the show's official theme song became the permanent opening credits theme, and was also heard during the closing credits on all but 3 episodes, Hassle in the Castle, Which is Which, and A Night of Fright is No Delight. So I wonder why those episodes, they didn't feature them on the closing scene. These episodes used Ted Nichols' original theme, which was unheard for many years until the show's resurrection on USA's Cartoon Express in 1990. So, I guess they brought it back in the 90s. It was also heard during its run on Cartoon Network until Turner decided to remaster all the episodes in 1998. So I guess this is a lot of text. But basically what happened was the episode's original theme was unheard, and then the show was resurrected in the 90s, and they brought the original instrumental theme back there, and then they also put the theme on the original Cartoon Network, but Turner remastered all the episodes, and I think he removed that song for those ones. The current DVD releases of Season 1 do not include the Nichols opening theme on Episode 1. It's interesting that they'd edit out, I guess, just because people would be a little confused when they boot up Season 1, Episode 1, and a completely different theme song plays. Nichols' original theme, is heard under the title card for each episode of both this and the follow-up series, the new Scooby-Doo movies, and is prominently used in the background score for most Scooby-Doo episodes through 1979. There is a slight lyrical difference between the opening credits and closing credits of the theme. The closing credits version does not include the line, "That's a fact," after the Scooby Snack reference. It's interesting that they would omit this one line in the closing theme. During the Scooby Natural episode of Supernatural, the theme song is used during a brief montage scene. So I guess there was a Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural. That seems pretty interesting, I guess. I've never watched Supernatural. You guys will have to let me know if it's a good show. But I have watched Scooby-Doo, so maybe that would be a good episode to start on. Okay, on to the next. It looks like the last trivia fact about the theme song. So several foreign language versions of the show translated the theme lyrics into different languages, with the following exceptions. In the German, Greek, Hungarian, and Turkish dubs, the English theme is used. This also exists on Season 1 episodes in Italian and Season 2 episodes in Latin Spanish. So, is this saying that in Season 2, they brought the English theme back to the Latin Spanish-speaking countries? But in Season 1, they had a translated version? That seems kind of interesting. And an instrumental karaoke version without lyrics exists on older French broadcasts and the Brazilian Portuguese dubs, as well as Season 1 episodes in Latin Spanish with extra vocal effects, and Season 2 episodes in Italy. So, I guess that answers our question. They used a karaoke instrumental version in Season 1. And in Season 2, they used the karaoke version. Alright, well, looks like we've about hit the bottom. It's just talking about some influences on other songs, which I guess the original song has influenced some other songs in the series by having Scooby-Doo Where Are You in the lyrics. Scooby-Doo Where Are You in the lyrics. For example, the theme song to the new Scooby-Doo movies has that line, and the second to last line of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo theme song also contains it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot about Scooby-Doo. Be sure to join me on the next episode of looking through the Scooby-Doo Scoobypedia. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.